15 rounds, 10 teams, and now just 2 teams are left to fight for the crown. Number 1 seed Auckland Tuatara are chasing their first NBL title as a franchise, and the Rams are looking to win their first one in over 30 years. Who's going to be on the right side of history? That's one thing only the hoop gods know. Welcome to our prime viewers. I'm Brooke Roscoe, joined by Casey Frank, 4-time Sal's NBL champion. It has been one hell of a season. Where do we even start?
Well, you start at the beginning where we didn't know who was going to win because this league was extremely even this season. Every team was capable of beating anybody. Even getting to the final 6, we didn't know who was going to win, but at the end of the day, we've got 2 good teams, very talented, very deep, and very deserving of whichever one picks up the crown tonight.
Now, I feel like this is a hard question to get right because there are so many players on both sides who can have an impact for tonight. But who's going to be your key player on both sides?
Well, if you're going to the obvious, you're going to go Rob Lowe. The way he controls things offensively and defensively is a cut above everybody else in the competition this year. When you look at the advanced statistics, nobody was more efficient offensively at his size, and very few players had as big a defensive impact as he did. When you combine those 2 things together and the way he operates as a fulcrum of this offense, it points to me that if he has a great game, good things for the Tuatara.
Well, someone in the Tuatara is going to be hot, and it probably is Rob Lowe. If history is to tell us anything how the season's gone. When we go and look at the Rams, who have you got tonight?
Well, Tevin Brown, 17 points in the first half against Hawke's Bay, 17 points in the second half against the Otago Nuggets. He's been able to be really influential at times. If he can put together 4 quarters, it's going to look even better. But when he just exposes teams at times with his speed, occasionally comes in and out of the game. But if we get 40 minutes from him, it's going to be trouble.
Well, you have won 4 of these bad boys, so you know how to win a Sal's NBL championship. Where is this game going to be won and lost tonight?
Well, it's the rebounds for me. You've got one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league over the course of the season in the Rams against the Auckland Tuatara, who over the last 5 weeks have gotten 80% of their defensive rebounds. When you rebound like that, you control the possession game, and I think the team that wins the possession game with that and the turnovers gets this win.
Well, we are here tonight, but how did we get here? It started on Thursday night. The Rams took down the Hawks at OT. The Bulls went to the Saints, and then the Tuatara and the Bulls was the next night, and last night, obviously, was the Nuggets and the Rams. It was a Webster affair, and Corey Webster came on top of that one last night. And now, here we are. It's the Auckland Tuatara versus the Canterbury Rams, and it is time for the national anthem by Sama Vahakolo.
Everyone who is able, please stand.
E oa atua o ngā iwi matura a ta whakarongona me aro hanoa ki ahua ko te pai ki a tātou watawhai mana a ki ti a mai ao te aroa God of nations at thy feet in the bonds of love we meet. Hear our voices we entreat. God
Tēnei te tukumihi aroha ki koutou.
Now, Casey, obviously the game is happening tonight, but if we look over the season and everything has happened with the Rams and the Tuatara got up both times this year.
Well, you look at that, and that's over the course of the season, but you look over the last 5 games, and these are the 2 most efficient offenses in the sport. You got the Tuatara on top, the Rams second. Rebounding is going to be very key. Those numbers aren't indicative of what it's been like lately. Like I said, 80% of the defensive rebounds the Tuatara have been getting as of late, and those second chance points, if the Tuatara can contain that on the Rams, it is going to be difficult then to keep up with the Tuatara offense.
Well, let's take a look at who is going to start this game for the Canterbury Rams. At point guard, their captain Taylor Britt, Severin Brown, Walter Brown, Max Darling, and surrounded out, T. Webley is in there as well. You caught up with Coach Judd Flavel, who is going for his 3rd title as a coach before the game.
Well, on the precipice of the Rams' first title since 1992, but you're not thinking about that, you're thinking about tonight's game, and you've been playing great basketball, especially offensively, the last 5 games. What do you guys have to do on that end to try and punish Auckland at things that they're not great at?
Yeah, look, for us, it's really looking after the basketball, having good, solid entries into our offense, getting our spacing right. Something that we've worked hard on since the last time we played them, actually, was like getting our spacing, getting 2 feet in the paint, and then playing off our spacing, you know, playing drive and kick, and in the last 2 games, I think that's been really good for us, and we've seen us shoot the ball well, and a lot of that's been generated by having that assertive mindset.
Well, of course, the most important part of tonight's game, I think, is going to be defense. How do you slow down a team that, over the last 5 games, has had a 120 offensive rating, led by Rob Lowe? What is the key for you to limit their opportunities in?
Yeah, very good question, Casey. I think that's easier said than done. I mean, they're a very good team and have been sort of the benchmark all season. A lot of good veteran players and experience there as well. So, yeah, we're just going to try to make it as tough as we can. I mean, you know, the one good thing, I obviously know a lot of these players, coached a lot of them, and they're very good. But, you know, people always have sides to their game that they're not comfortable with, and we're just going to try to make them do things that they're not necessarily comfortable with. Now, of course, that's they're still going to score the ball. We just got to make sure that we, you know, look after the basketball going the other way and get our rhythm going at that end as well.
Good luck, Juddy. Go get him.
And the starting lineup for the Auckland Tuatara, well-rounded with experience. Jared Weeks, Cam Glenn, Ruben Tanagi, and Rob Lowe, and the youth, Charlie Dalton, is in there as well. Coach of the year, Aaron Young, was with Casey Frank just before this.
Well, you've gotten to the title game by playing great offense, especially over the last 4 games, 120 offensive rating. How do you continue that form against this Canterbury Rams team?
Yeah, I think for us, you know, a big focus for us going into these playoffs is just getting paint touches, you know, that consistent pressure on the rim, making that extra pass. That's something we really pride ourselves on. And, you know, we've done a good job, especially in that Bulls game. We feel like we really put pressure on them to have to make rotations. And when we do that, that's when we get those high assist numbers.
When you look at the Canterbury Rams offensively, they got a lot of weapons, bring at least 3 import quality players off the bench. How do you slow down a team that has been brilliant offensively, second to just yourselves in efficiency over this last stretch?
Yeah, I mean, they're tough. You know, they can get it in multiple ways. You know, Corey's definitely getting his legs back, and he had a hell of a performance last night. So we respect all the guys. In these kind of games, it's the role players that come in and make their plays. So we got to be locked into everyone, make everything tough, and just own that battle.
Good luck tonight. Thanks for the time.
All right, that's enough from my side. Andrew Mulligan, it is go time, baby.
It certainly is. We are at the pinnacle of the Sal's NBL season. These are your referees, Callum Welch, Matthew Bathurst, Melanie O'Connor, ready for a tightly contested game between 2 teams who have played twice already this season, home and away. The Tuatara have taken both games in the regular season, but that counts for naught because the Rams, coming off a game last night and the Tuatara dismantling the Bulls on Friday night, have been waiting for this game for a very long time. Ready to get this game underway, Tom Webley and Rob Lowe with Cam Glidden controlling the tip. Andrew Mulligan, Casey Frank on the call. Rob Lowe up high, looking for Tarangi, look for a shot. Now he's going to operate with Lowe. Giving it to Weeks, 7 to shoot. Dalton driving, finds Lowe on the baseline. Great look, And Rob Lowe strokes the long two.
Love that patience for the Tuatara first hung up. Didn't rush a shot, found a really good one after working that defense around for 23 seconds.
Taylor Britt to Walter Brown. Up high comes Webley. Britt looking at his big, falls away. Too strong.
Really interesting cross matches for the Tuatara. Not matched up position to position, so going to be some finding your defender in transition, which is one of the areas where the Canterbury Rams really excel.
Walter Brown who picks up Jared Weeks. Walter Brown, an excellent defender at such a young age. Dalton was hitting them in warm-ups. Misses that one. Darling has been strong in this finals push for the Rams. Comes away with the rebound. Next, Darling had 17 last night. Tevin Brown misses the three. And it falls to Walter Brown as Dalton and Tarangi got mixed up.
And just straight through the middle. Might have hit the stumps if there was one out there.
Tevin Brown will try it again. Webley battling for the rebound. Controlled by the Tuatara.
Really want to see Tom Webley attack Rob Lowe physically. Try and dig into him early.
Tarangi strikes the three. Oh, Ruben Tarangi, he was awesome on Friday night at 23 and had 2 threes in that game. Hits the first tonight.
So in control of his game right now on both ends of the floor.
Taylor Britt looking to step through with the left too high. That is the presence of Rob Lowe. He's been excellent at both ends of the floor this season. It's Dalton to the cup and in.
Oh, it's an explosion in transition there. It looked like he was going to go corner. Everybody's worried about Tarangi's shooting range there, but he goes straight to the rim, catches the defense unawares. What a start for the Tuatara.
7-0. Coming up on 2.5 minutes gone in this first quarter. Rams hunting for a bucket. Can't hit a three. Falls to Taylor Britt, who drives in, drops it off to Webley. Webley can't get it. Tarangi has it. And the Rams really aren't pushing it into the teeth of that Tuatara defense at the moment.
Yeah, the defensive back line is really dissuading those drives, but they can't find any space.
Tarangi. Good contest from Brown. Here's Tevin Brown with the ball. Has Glidden on him. Finds Darling. Stepping through, that's nice basketball.
Well, he's such a powerful player. You're setting up to take a charge, but the lightness of foot enables him to just completely avoid Dalton's defensive efforts.
We saw this in the semi-final. They're going to Pero Hunt and Joe Lawson after 3 minutes of action. So this is a substitution pattern for Aaron Young and the Tuatara. Weeks for three. Ah, Walter Brown, great closeout. Here comes Tevin Brown.
The excellent length gets it going, and Tevin Brown in transition.
Football, and Ruben Tarangi, Britt chases back, and he challenges Ruben Tarangi, and he'll shoot two. And he's cancelled the subs of that, has Aaron Young.
Yeah, that was interesting there. You know, in the semifinal, he was trying to tire that out. Look at the Walter Brown extension to get a block on who will soon be his assistant coach with the Tasmanian Jack Junkers. And in transition, Taylor Britt goes in. Good foul, takes away the short 2 points, but sends Ruben Tarangi, who has his eye in, to the TAB for 2.
Galen Smith checks in the game, number 30.
And Galen Smith's matchup with Rob Lowe, I think, is the most important one in this game for the Rams. He has been excellent defensively, taking advantage of the offense that comes to him as a finisher out of a pick and roll. But he has to stay out of foul trouble because it is going to be his job for the majority of minutes to try and contain Rob Lowe in the post and keep him off the offensive glass.
Tarangi misses the second. Darling. Brown trying to find Darling again. And there it is. Starting to pick apart the Tuatara defense after settling for those threes.
Walter Brown passing the ball very well here in the final 6, finding his teammates with ease.
Glidden. The up fake. Got a foul away from the ball. Glidden and Tevin Brown just exchanging pleasantries.
Yeah.
Brown just rocked a little bit there.
Take a look at the Walter Brown pass. Look at that. You can't even see Rob Lowe over there, and still finds the angle. Charlie Dalton coming down, and there's Cam Glidden with a little bit of elbow to the family jewels.
Yeah. Got the juniors on the way through. Cam Glidden. Lawson and Parahunter out there now. So Weeks takes seat. Jared Weeks might have a cut as well. He's got a nose with a towel on it. It's Dalton. This is that three.
Cruz Pro Hunt hits that one last, taking it away from Max Darling, but I like his attack on the O boards, keeping this Rams team from leaking out too early, which is where they really excel offensively.
Well, this is the luxury they didn't have through the first half of the season in Tuatara, with Pero Hunt and Lawson strengthening their bench. Galen Smith, he's also been added mid-season as well. Tevin Brown, the fall away. Oh, wow, that's so nice.
Very smooth. Creates such good space there with the stop at full speed and the pull-up.
Tarangi. Oh, that is strong. Over Walter Brown.
And then he gives a little check to Max Darling coming through, but using his strength into the post against Walter Brown, where he's got that advantage.
Now Judd Flavel going to the bench with Troy Baxter Jr. and Corey Webster at the scorer's table as Galen Smith goes to work on the block.
Shows a nice offensive touch there. That's pretty deep. That's out there about 10 feet. Still makes it look pretty easy.
Canterbury have closed this up. It was a 7-0 run to start the game. It's now 10-8. Rob Lowe, he's had a spell. He'll come back into the game. Tarangi, good defense from Max Darling.
Well, that was a bad read there by Cruz Pro Hunt. Calling in Ruben Tarangi, who was being guarded by Walter Brown, into the on-ball. He had the skill advantage against Max Darling. Just use your quickness or bring another big into it. You don't want to bring Walter Brown's ranginess, hence a difficult shot, hence 2 seconds on the shot clock to get it off.
Weeks into the game as well. Corey Webster out there. Darling and Walter Brown take a seat. Lowe misses that. And we've got a foul underneath.
Troy Baxter Jr. immediately feels that contact, looks from Joe Lawson from behind. And that is confirmed. It is Joe Lawson III.
Pushing Troy Baxter Jr. out of the way.
Well, that's a weight class differential in that matchup.
Good luck to stopping Troy Baxter Jr. in the open floor, though. He is an excitement machine with the ball. And here he is here, just putting up the floater. There's not many people in the league who get up that high.
And you have to be concerned with the jumper, hence why he gets that open on the shot fake. He's got the skill from both areas.
Hit 4 threes, he's 4 for 4. As Cam Glidden strokes the 3.
We can see how concerned Tevin Brown is with his shooting ability. He's up at the eyebrows, leaping at those. He's got to stay on his feet, though, and contest without leaving him.
Troy Baxter Jr. for 3. Cam Glidden with the rebound. He would have purged Caish on the semi-final on Friday night. It was 1 for 6. He's already hit his first as Cam Glidden. And here comes Pero Hunt outside to Weeks. Galen Smith got a hand to it. Weeks for 3. Weeks. Oh, he is shooting the ball so well.
Well, not bad defense by Galen Smith. Almost gets a piece. But the ball handling ability of Weeks sets himself up perfectly on balance for that shot attempt.
At 28 against the Bulls in the semi-final. It's 6 threes as well on 13 attempts. 10 to shoot for the Rams. Webster, Weeks on him. Corey Webster, deep 3. Who else? The bucket.
Well, picking up where he left off, he has looked a different player here at the final 6 than he closed the season. His eye is in.
Cuts that lead in half to 3. Weeks, left hand finish, what a drive.
You got to worry about the drive and the shot from deep. And also Rob Lowe on the roll, lots of options. Weeks, he took the easy one, the 2.
That is Joe Lawson's second foul. No, it's going to be on Pero Hunt actually with the reach, and so Joe Lawson did well to stay in front.
I was going to say, if that's on Lawson, not a lot he could have done. As we take a look at Weeks, he looked like a foul up top, possibly contact from Troy Baxter Jr. And then on the other end, Baxter Jr. just comes at him. A couple of swipes at him, but you just have to stand your ground against Baxter Jr. and be in front of him early. He's on that right hand. He rarely drives with pace to the left, but it's so quick. It's still difficult to keep him in front of you.
Troy Baxter Jr. was 3 of 4 in the semi-final last night. How will that semi-final affect their legs today? We saw the Bulls were flat coming out of that high-paced, high-energy, high-scoring affair against the Saints on Thursday night when they played the Tuatara on Friday night. Put 124 on the Saints, and they were held to just 67 by the Tuatara on the Friday night. So the Rams Backing up less than 24 hours later. Here comes Tarangi into the lane. Double clutch. 2 shots coming for Ruben Tarangi.
I really like the Tuatara action to the middle of the floor, off the on ball or the handoff. They're turning the corner. They're not settling for jump shots. They feel that trailer behind them, and they're attacking the rim. And you spoke about how the Tuatara defended against the Rams. Well, in the last 5 games, they've been second in opposition effective field goal percentage. 6 percentage points better than what the Rams have been able to put up in the same amount of time.
Ruben Tarangi, the maturation of his game has been superb. This season, he hasn't had to carry the scoring load a lot. He's always been maybe the 3rd or 4th option behind Weeks and Lowe, maybe Ken Glidden, but Ruben Tarangi just so experienced at every level of basketball.
He's never irritated, always under control, and he's just got the ability to take advantage of a lot of things with his versatility.
Webster gets Pero Hunt up in the air and pulls the trigger on along to Dalton with the rebound. Pero Hunt turns it over. Clinton in the game and with the steal. Galen Smith down low, sees the double, finds Walter Brown, kicks it out. Plenty of time for the Rams, don't need to rush it. Dalton with a defensive assignment on Corey Webster now. 7 to shoot, 2 minutes to go on the first. Step back, Webster sticks it.
I mean, great D, Charlie Dalton, but sometimes good O beats good D. And a turnover, Troy Baxter Jr. all over it. Look at the space he creates on that step back. Good contest, and then afterwards the ball goes through, and the pressure created, that is a thing of beauty. Corey Webster's jump shot still got it.
We were talking about that after the semi-final last night, about the space that Corey Webster can produce with a myriad of head fakes, feints, and shiftiness as Rob Lowe, the defense on Troy Baxter Jr.
That's great defense, no foul there whatsoever. Textbook by Rob Lowe.
Oh, Lowe just dribbled it off his leg. Walter Brown has it in the open floor. Oh, what tremendous timing from Walter Brown.
Well, the length helped him out so well there. The poise with all those defenders around him to just get it up on the layup and avoid the shot blocking ability on the break of Weeks.
It is game on in this first quarter, all locked up at 20. Rob Lowe finding Charlie Dalton on the baseline, but it's tipped out. It stays with the Tuatara. 11 on the shot clock. And a minute 12 to go. Quarter of the final. And it's all locked up. It was a hot start by the Tuatara. The Rams have come back. Out by Corey Webster, 6 points. Ruben Tarangi has 8 to lead all scorers. Weeks high, and tipped away by Walter Brown.
Good defense, making those shots difficult on the drive that time.
Webster hanging off the glass and in.
Oh, just a beautiful shot. You have to pinch from the top of the key right now to take away Corey Webster's driving range. Otherwise, he's going to be doing that with ease.
He now has 8. He was with the Perth Wildcats in the NZNBL, won a championship in Africa as well. Corey Webster, he has not stopped playing basketball in between that. He played in Serbia, now he's here in the Sal's NBL final, and he's having a laugh with Ruben Tarangi, his Tall Blacks teammate. Well,
a good hand there by Troy Baxter Jr. Gets a lot of basketball. Weeks he wants the foul, but looks solid there.
Glidden for 3. Baxter Jr. with the rebound. Under 30 to go. Webster. And we've got a foul as Webster split the defense. And it's going to be Cam Glidden.
Corey Webster extremely aggressive early in this one, 3 for 4 from the field. Nice screen by Max Darling. Creates it, Corey Webster splits it, tosses an elbow to clear some space afterwards, but it was the body foul first.
Charlie Dalton takes a seat. Pero Hunt back in the game. It's Darling going that low. Too strong. That's the presence of Rob Lowe.
But really good spacing, stretching the court out, making Lowe come in for the help on the cut, and to go back out on the 3.
Tarangi in rhythm. Nothing but net. Ruben Tarangi to end us after one quarter. Wow, he's got 11 in the first, 3 or 4 from the floor. And Tuatara take the lead back, 23-22. Here's your Sal's NBL Steel combo. Get yourself that deal there. $25. Use the code word playoffs. Pick-up only, valid until Wednesday. Great league sponsor, re-signed for another 6 years this season as well. Sal's league sponsor, Judd Flavel, Rams head coach, joins us now. Judd, first 10 minutes of basketball, what did you like? What didn't you like? He can't hear us at the moment, so we'll just make sure we'll get that tweaked as a few technical difficulties. And now Judd can hear us. Judd, what did you like about that first 10 minutes for your team?
Oh, just the back end of that quarter where we attacked and got downhill. That's been the key to our success offensively. Just got to keep pressure on the rim.
You've been pretty free-flowing with your substitutions throughout the year. Tonight in the final, are you going to lean on a core 7 a little bit more than you normally would?
We'll play it out. I mean, yes, we'll tighten up. I mean, we have been doing that, I guess, over the last couple of games, just finding our rhythm. We'll see how the game presents itself.
Thank you for your time and patience as always, Judd. Darling with the ball, Ruben Tarangi nailing that 3. Ruben Tarangi is 14. He's 3 of 4 from deep.
4 or 5 overall. Troy Baxter Jr. can't.
He does.
Oh, finds it. Finds it once again. And we've got Brooke Roscoe over there who doesn't have anything to say. No, he's got something. What do you got, Brooke?
I got some stuff, man. Let me go. Let me off. No, I was listening to the Tuatara bench, and it was big. They've got mismatches down the other end, and they were doing a really good job at the start of mismatching, and then getting out in transition and pushing the pace, and then finding it on the rim. They need to get back to that, and that man with the ball right now, they need to know where he is at all times.
I'm glad we heard from you, Brock. That was very valuable. Thank you, bro.
Gotcha.
I know you got us. Pero Hunt with the ball, dropping it off to Glidden. Finding low. Oh, what a block! Walter Brown went up top and pins the shot.
Well, he timed that so well. Rob Lowe thought he had the length and the size, but he didn't have the bounce. So Walter Brown, who takes it out of the sky.
Oh, Quinn Clinton for 3.
Well, the gamble from Ruben Tarangi, thought he had a line on the steal from Baxter Jr., but good awareness. Quinn Clinton makes him pay for the...
He only averages 3 points a game, Quinn Clinton, off the bench, but he is a 40% three-point shooter. So my math would suggest that those 3 points usually come from behind the arc. And that is some more good shooting from the Rams. They are 3 of 7 from deep, and there is Walter Brown's block.
Just well-timed, and then the rotation out. Ruben Tarangi just out of position, gambling for it, puts his hand up, but Quinn Clinton puts his hand up for 3 for the QC.
Weeks to Glidden. Cross-court pass to Joe Lawson, who goes up with the left, and he's fouled by Galen Smith.
Joe Lawson, good spacing on that weak side. All the help has to come off of him because Rob Lowe had the mismatch inside, and he's shifty. He looks like a bigger guy, but he is shifty with the footwork, quick of hand with the dribble. Gets that contact from Galen Smith, and foul trouble on Galen Smith is certainly something the Tuatara want to watch up.
15 and 5 for Joe Lawson on Friday night in the semi-final. 6 of 8 from the floor, had 2 steals as well. It's been a nice post presence for the Tuatara. Rob Lowe at the moment, just 2 points, happy to play defense, facilitate the offense as well, get the ball moving. No doubt he'll have a say in this game for the Tuatara as Max Darling gives it to Walter Brown. Webster operating with Galen Smith. Weeks. Darling switches on him. Pero Hunt into Rob Lowe, sees the double, finds Pero Hunt. Nice basketball from the Tuatara. Rob Lowe, instant recognition of that double.
Tuatara have to start making the Rams pay for these switches. That's a good way to do it. Get the double team, find the open man. But they're doing a decent job scrambling out of it.
Webster pull up. Can't get the roll, but the Galen Smith's there, and he just can't control it. So the Tuatara have the ball. Got a 1-point lead. Lawson turns the corner, felt the bump. We'll go back to the line.
He's shifty. Joe Lawson is very shifty with the basketball. Feels Corey Webster on him, who's looking for the switch anyway. Look at this little hesitation. He goes with the handoff. Instead, Lawson goes to the cup. Gets the hoop, or doesn't get the hoop, but he gets the harm. And a chance to extend the lead from the TAB. And when you come into a final, you talk about, the guys who won all the awards. You've got All-Star 5 members, Defensive Player of the Year, but it will be a reasonably unsung player that comes into this next game and changes the fortune for his team to get this victory. Who's that guy outside of the core who's going to step up and get that victory push?
Awesome. This is the second. And so it's just 1-point lead for the Tuatara. And we've got a foul on the baseline underneath. Taylor Brett with an illegal screen.
Taylor Brett screening bigger than his stature in this case, getting pinged for the whistle.
Keep an eye on him down there on Weeks, just bumps Jared Weeks.
Just, I guess not in his cylinder, moving a little bit out of it, but definitely one most guards are used to getting away with.
Tarangi with the floater. That's good. Ruben Tarangi now has 16.
The touch is superb right now. So soft, getting those nice rolls, and these rims help as well.
Kevin Brown, good recovery by Dalton. Brett kicks it out. Walter Brown drops it off. Taylor Brett underneath, too strong. Galen Smith cleans it up.
Beautiful offense, moving that ball from side to side and back again, then finishing it off with penetration, offensive rebound. That's the best of the Rams. They've already got 4-0 boards in this one.
They are the best rebounding team in the league. The Canterbury Rams, best offensive rebounding team as well. Middle of the pack when it comes to their shooting percentage, so they're good at cleaning up. If they miss, it's 2 to shoot. Tarangi can't get that roll. Charlie Dalton with the offensive rebound. It's their first of the game.
Throwing off that sneaky athleticism. Doesn't get boxed out. Well, you gotta find him because he is all work rate.
Devin Brown. Glidden trying to get around Galen Smith, who's tied up and fouled.
Well, did a good job of guarding Tevin Brown coming out of that on ball as we take another look at Charlie Brown. Look at the anticipation and the soft hand. He doesn't even bring the other hand to it. Late pass by Tevin Brown and the foul from behind, maybe a little bit in front as well. Either way, Galen Smith to the line for 2.
And you can join the TAB, deposit $10, get a free $50 bonus bet. You have to be 18 and over. T's and C's apply. Charlie Dalton, what a season he has had. The maturation of the young man. I say youth is wasted on the young, Casey, but he is somebody who has taken all his opportunities afforded him.
I know, I've seen these young guys jump around. They're using it pretty well. They may not understand how exactly to get what they need to get on the court, but that comes with time. I love the energy and effort of the young fellas. Walter Brown defensively has been ace so far.
Weeks stepping through. Dalton in the corner. They're happy to leave Charlie Dalton out there. He's got a nice stroke, but he has not been connecting, and at times hasn't even been looking for that shot. Tevin Brown off the glass and in. Oh my goodness.
What an angle. He jumped from the other side of the rim, and the spinning torque he gets off that on the layup. Ridiculous.
Dalton, look away. Glidden, corner ball. Woo.
Oh, Walter Brown.
Wow, Walter Brown swooping in. Aaron Young wants timeout on the next whistle as Walter Brown looks for the handoff to Troy Baxter Jr. Free ball. Weeks has it. And there is Walter Brown picking up one in the backcourt. And now Judd Flavel wants a timeout.
Swapsy.
So who wants the timeout? It's going to be Judd Flavel.
Yeah, Aaron Young wiped it off just in time for Judd Flavel to get one in. Nice save of a timeout there by Aaron Young. And not a ton. Look at this beautiful move. Tevin Brown, the angle he gets that off the glass, avoiding defenders, just indicative of his form as of late. Ruben Tereni, 16 points in the ballgame. Corey Webster, Troy Baxter Jr., 8 apiece, leading the way for the Rams.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's okay. You see it, all right? But what I really liked is that you didn't just settle. You attack the closeout, you make the kick out, you attack another closeout, and then we get to the hoop, all right? I want to go staggers next one. Staggers. You got the one, right? You got the one. So we kick that thing ahead. Sorry. To Troy. Back to Tevin, right? Then we stagger away. Taylor, you're through. Troy, you're up. Troy, you're coming back into this one. It's a lot of switches, so pop. Tevin, as you make that pass, you're through, okay? Defense here, though, fellas. Come on now.
34-33. This has been a tightly contested game so far. And Brooke Rusker, what'd you hear in the Tuatara timeout?
Yeah, at last sight of the X's and O's right there. Championship effort was put to these boys. So we're a quarter and a half into this one. Can we give more? They all said yes. So that was the first one. And they want to get out. They want to get running once again. So transition is where they're going to live.
The biggest lead the Rams have had has been 3. The biggest lead was the 7-0 lead that the Tuatara had to start this game. Grand final of the Sal's NBL 2023.
Interestingly, 4 offensive rebounds for the Rams, but just 2 second chance points. Not converting those second chance opportunities just yet. They're leading the rebounding battle by 3. And the turnovers very even, 3 for the Tuatara, just 2 for the Rams up to this point.
Weeks makes the second. 4:20 to go in this first half. Tuatara have a 3-point lead now. Troy Baxter Jr.
Oh,
and that is going to be on Jared Weeks, is it?
I thought Weeks was okay, but I think it was late, yeah. We'll take a look. Weeks got a lot of basketball. It didn't look like mostly ball to me. I think a little bit hard done by there, but...
We have a replay system, a review system rather, excuse me. So we've got a foul, and Troy Baxter Jr. without the contact. It's going to be on Joe Lawson.
That'll be his second.
That has rocked Troy Baxter Jr.'s world.
Is it rocked? Let's take another look at it, see exactly what happened. Oh, right into... Well,
excuse
Rob
me,
Lowe.
it's Rob Lowe's foul. My bad. He nailed him.
Well, he's just standing there. You run right into him. You get what you get. It's like trying to take on the anti-theft deterrence at a dairy. It's going to stop the car.
Galen Smith misses that. Joe Lawson just almost mugged for the ball. They fouled it all, and that is shots coming up for Joe Lawson.
And Troy Baxter Jr. with the foul. Could have been Corey Webster as well. You see, nice rebound, and look at the strength. He takes that one from Corey Webster, but the first one gets whistled. Troy Baxter Jr. picks up his first personal for the Rams. Taylor Britt and Walter Brown each have 2. Everyone else has got a foul, just the one. Lawson back to where he'd missed 2 free throws on his earlier 2 attempts.
Lawson 3 of 5 from the line.
Well, we're starting to see the fouls tick over and the free throws line up. In the first quarter, the Tuatara just 4 free throws. They're already up to 11 attempts, 8 makes out of those attempts.
Joe Lawson having a say in this game. His physicality and his presence on both ends. Pero Hunt comes in the game for Jared Weeks. Pero Hunt on Pero Cameron's shortlist. Rest with guards. New Zealand.
It's going to be a tough make on that team this year. A lot of talent vying for it.
Troy Baxter Jr. falling away. Rob Lowe with the rebound.
Nice D. They're not giving him easy looks. He's got to move to that fadeaway, just making it a little bit more difficult to finish.
If I told you before the game that Rob Lowe would get his first rebound with 3:40 to go in the half, what would you say?
That's problematic for the Tuatara, but so far so good. Getting rebound and getting it done.
Troy Baxter Jr. Rob Lowe with the second rebound of the game.
Great challenge, Joe Lawson doing an excellent job defensively against the athleticism of Baxter.
Lawson. Glidden, front of the rim. Webster spins on Lawson.
Oh, good help from Ruben Tarangi, pitching in there, taking away an easy look.
Rob Lowe with another rebound. Tarangi on Brett. Too high.
I think it just left his hand a little bit as he's going for the reverse. And Joe Lawson can't corral the rebound.
And then a turnover from the Rams. Jared Weeks back in the game. So is Charlie Dalton.
Just misdelivered by Corey Webster. Tevin Brown wide open in the corner. Timeout to the Rams. As they see a 5-point deficit, and the Tuatara looking to build on it, as Ruben Tarangi has been fantastic. 16 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, just the 1 turnover. Couldn't get that last little spin move to go though.
Come in, G, come in, G, come in. Right, out. Troy, you all right? You good? You're ready. Okay. Hey, I want to get some snap pinches now. Snap pinch. You're the 5. You're the 4. All right? We got to get some ball movement going. Get the ball from here, right, on that 5-man catch. I want Tevin to come off this one. Okay? Taylor, once you make the pass to the 5-man, get down to the corner and lift Corey up. Okay, lift Corey up. Corey, if your man held in, you've got the shot there. Otherwise, on the rim, on the throwback. Keep being aggressive. They're just drawing fouls to get to the foul line, all right? That's the difference in the quarter right here. Okay,
Let's go to Brock, who had an error on the Tuatara timeout.
Yeah, and had a gentle reminder. They've only given up 4 offensive rebounds, but we know how dominant this Rams team can be on the O ball, so they have to clean up those defensive glass, stay on that. And I also wonder, Aaron Young hasn't called a timeout. If it is to deal with the legs, Canterbury Rams have obviously had 2 tough games to get to this point. I just wonder how many timeouts he's going to call, because he's constantly saying, let's keep pushing the pace.
Oh, I love that theory. That's from Brooke Roscoe, former player, eh?
And I like
championship winner, Casey, in 2012.
Coach Judd Flavel talking about the fouls. That's starting to add up.
And that's nice basketball again. Rob Lowe happy to be the distributor, because guys are cutting and he's finding them.
It's easy for him. He sees over everybody who's trying to guard him right now. He's got such great vision with his height.
Darling Off the glass and in, Max Darling. His game is so nice this season.
Rob Lowe unable to challenge that because of that bump Darling gives him, just knocks him off balance, takes away his shot blocking ability.
Dalton fighting for the rebound. Tevin Brown corrals it. Just 3 turnovers each in this first half as well. Tuatara with a 5-point lead. Taylor Britt on the cut from the Webster pass. And Aaron Young did not like that, so he does call a timeout here.
Well, there's your answer, Brooke Roscoe. Only took one mistake. Cruz Perot Hunt just loses his man. Taylor Britt moving without the basketball. And Corey Webster delivers that ball well. You see how he just picks it up, delivers with one hand, doesn't waste any time getting it to the other. That is a lot of hours on the practice court.
8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Corey Webster. And defensive lapse for the Tuatara.
Let's get into some L's. Get into some L's right now. Play through Robbie. Let's go dribble handoff. Get it there. Motion 2 was good. You back up that one, so now this time play out of it. Also listen to me swing down as well. After you play the 4th. Play straight L's out of this one right here. Defense. Motion 2. Yeah, L, we're playing out of L's right now. Defensively, let's switch everything right now. Switch everything. You step up in the court, fucking get up. We'll just play that one. All good?
You say motion 2 first or L?
L, so play out of L's, but be ready for motion 2.
Come on now. ATL 3 option 2.
Modi Maor in attendance, watching some of his Breakers players perform. And Modi's seen himself on TV, so is his daughter. Love Modi Maor.
Family time. Nothing like
He knows that
family
too.
time. No, he definitely knows you love him. There's a definitive man crush vibe going on there.
It's only one way.
Oh, obviously.
Thanks, Casey. Always good to call a game with you. Pero Hunt with the ball, 40-37. Rob Lowe looking for his teammate Pero Hunt, who pulls the trigger. And then he knocks down that 3. Cruz Pero Hunt pulling out the 3 ball.
A nice relocation, keeps his eye, and he wanted it on the wing, had to come over for the handoff, but got his balance nicely before he let that one fly.
He's got 5 points, 2 of 2, had no points in the semi-final over the Bulls. Tevin Brown pulls that down. He's a 42% three-point shooter as Pero Hunt.
I like the 3 better off the penetration for the Rams or swinging from side to side. It's tough off the handoffs.
Oh, what a cut from Glitter, what a find from Lowe.
And Corey Webster's, he's worried about him coming up high for the handoff because of the shooting ability, but he baits him into that with a slow cut off and a fast cut off the other direction.
It has been a methodical second quarter for the Tuatara. Their lead is now 8. Biggest lead of the game. Corey Webster going to work. Pull up over Weeks. Hit on the arm and he'll shoot 2.
It's going to be Jared Weeks' second foul as Corey Webster doesn't settle for the deep shot that time. Instead, penetrates on the defense. Take another look at the handoff. Smith goes underneath the switchback. Max Darling late to hand off, and then the beautiful pass. Tevin Brown attached in the corner, doesn't come over to that split line, making that an open pass for Cam Glidden to receive as Corey Webster lost him on the back cut. Comes back the other way, attacks the rim. 8 points for Webster. A lot of those were early, though. Hasn't had as much of an effect here in the second quarter.
Corey Webster, good on the first. 4 steals, 6 assists last night. 9 of 18 on the floor, 4 of 7 from downtown for 24 points. Won the matchup over his brother Ty Webster. In attendance tonight is Ty. Some of the Otago Nuggets. They had changes themselves, the Canterbury Rams. They had Ty Wynyard there for a handful of games. He looked in domineering form. He went off to China to play 3x3 for a massive payday, which is great for him. And they brought in Galen Smith, signed up Corey Webster.
Don't forget they had Jared Wilson framed for a bit as well.
Certainly did. Low for 3.
Look at Cruz Pro Hunt working, but Max Darling eventually gets pulled behind the hips to go to the ground. So foul on Cruz Pro Hunt. That's going to be 2 free throws for the Rams with just 9 seconds left, so not a great foul there, but both teams, of course, still have their Sky City player timeout. Look at Cruzborough Hunt, got the hands on the hips.
That is like 93 feet away from, well, technically it's probably 78 feet away from the TAB line.
There you go, that's a good guesstimation.
Did you see that on the fly, that math?
That was good maths.
Great calling games with you. Darling on the first.
Knock them down, build them up.
Yeah, thank you.
Max Darling, he's been influential when he's able to get some space both on the perimeter and on the interior. The Rams are better off for it, but the Tuatara defense has been pretty gummy, making things difficult. Just 8 seconds left, they call the timeout.
Yep, Sky City player timeout. 30 seconds for the players to gather themselves on the floor. No coach input whatsoever. Use that QR code to get yourself a ticket to the big game with your community group. And you can get those tickets for Tauihi Basketball Aotearoa. I'm just going to see how much time we're going to put on the clock. So a little bit of a review. So the players get a little bit of extra time here. If they want to, they don't seem to want to. I'm going to find the best angle, see when this timeout was actually called. Tero Hunt has it there.
And what we're looking at is exactly what they're looking at right now.
And looks like about 7.5. Camblin can't call the timeout. You've got to have the ball.
Got a real good view of it up there.
Neither can Rollo.
But they're letting their teammate know.
Yeah.
So 7.7 up there. And Cruzborough Hunt starts to call it there. So about 7-7 at around a second, I would say. Now, this is at the discretion of the officials. It doesn't have to be exactly what they see on air. So, yeah, 8 seconds. They're going to give it a full 8.
Callum Welsh, referee of the year.
We have a game clock review for a player timeout requested within the final 10 seconds. Upon review, we have 8 seconds on the game clock.
See what the Tuatara and the players have up their sleeve for this one. 8 seconds is a long time for a player timeout. We've seen barely a couple of seconds. Here comes Weeks, Rob Lowe has it. Up fake, drive, gives it up. And it came off a Rams hand, so it's a second, 1.2.
Well, there's a lot of options for Rob Lowe there. Weeks up high, had the jumper, went for the pass, but well deflected by the Rams. And they want a replay, they're not getting one. So they're gonna have to stay here and defend.
Coaches can't call for a review.
And players definitely
can't. It's up to the discretion of the referee. Rob Lowe, not quite there for it. And it's going to be a 45-40 halftime lead for the Tuatara. 40 minutes now down to 20, maybe more in the grand final. And the Tuatara have a handy 5-point lead. And Brooke Roscoe will have Ruben Tarangi momentarily. Brooke, he's got Ruben.
Yeah, I'm with Ruben here, 16 points. What was the key to getting going early?
Just shooting my shot. I've worked on it all off season and yeah, just having fun.
We know what Tevin Brown and Corey Webster can do. How do you limit their effectiveness in the second half?
I think they're making the shots that we want them to make. They're coached by a good coach, so we've got to do our work early.
Good luck in the second. Troy Baxter Jr. is making his way over here as well. Troy, what do you like about that first 20 minutes?
I mean, it's a war out there. They're a pretty good team. They're the type of team that just capitalizes off of our mistakes. So we just got to minimize our mistakes and we'll be fine.
You're getting the threes right there, 3 of 10 tonight. How do you assess those? It's not really going down, but how do you assess the threes you're taking tonight?
I just have to think about my shot selection. You know, I have to be more aggressive driving the ball. I think I'm settling a little too much, but you know, I'm gonna get there. It'll be all right. I just have to let the game come to me.
Good luck in the second. Boys.
45-40 halftime at the Sal's Grand Final. We are looking forward to the next half. We'll be back with Brooke and Casey to break down the first half shortly.
Welcome back to Trust Arena, halftime here, the grand final of the Cells, the NBLs. We take a look into the locker room of the Auckland Tuatara, who go into this one up 45-40 at the half. The Rams right there as well. What will Coach Chubb Level be saying right now?
Well, we'll be talking about the easy opportunities. We're doing a great job for the most part, but those last-second cuts, those last-second rebounds, we got to finish, put 24 seconds of defense each and every time.
Well, big-time players make big-time plays, and Ruben Sarangi, the captain of the Tall Blacks, he came out with a point to prove nice and early.
Very smooth, very in control, didn't force anything, let the game come to him, but it was coming to him with a bit of ease. First touch of the game comes off the on-ball, easy as he drops a triple, but then starts using his skill set, dribbling to the hole, using his strength against Walter Brown, fading up, pulling up, keeping that jumper going. And what I really did love about it was the fact that he did not force anything. It was just coming to him. He's finding the spots, the ball's finding him, and he's doing a good job finishing.
Well, one player who always seems to find the ball as well is one Corey Webster. We know what he can do. He can make a game. He can win a championship for you, and he had the ball with him nice and early in this one too.
Absolutely. The one-on-one game for him is going to come in big in the second half. Didn't have as much opportunity in the first half because you see the way they're pitching it on, but he does it with the stroke. When he finds space off that step back, which is a beautiful move despite the solid defense from Charlie Dalton and the Tuatara. But it's the passing as well. You have to stay honest. You're worried about his ability with the ball in hand, but you also have to worry about those cuts at the same time. Had a good half, not a great half, but I expect him to find some more freedom of movement in the second when his team needs him most.
Well, I tell you what was good was both teams protected the ball like it was their grandma's pearls. 3 turnovers from both, 6 on both sides. That's huge when it comes to playoffs.
And it's important to take care of the ball, and not a lot of offensive rebounds. The possession game's very even, but you look at that three-point discrepancy, just 3 makes for the Rams. We had more 5 for the Tuatara. That's going to be a big difference going forward.
And free throws, the Tuatara did a great job nice and early getting to the free throw line, and they did a good job of keeping the Rams off. And in that last couple of minutes, they did get back to the free throw line and got to the bonus. Guys, we are just moments away from the second half. We are just moments away from finding who is going to be the brand new champion of the Cells NBL for 2023. We'll be back right after this.
Not just great sporting elements in Tamaki Makoto, but art beats and eats as well. 45-40, the Tuatara over the Canterbury Rams. Casey Frank. For the Rams, it's all about Troy Baxter Jr. and Max Darling.
Well, Troy Baxter Jr. knows about a few beats himself, beating those shots out of bounds, but not getting involved defensively. Had a good touch early, that soft little touch, but looked like it was going to bring some good things, but the Tuatara not giving him freedom of movement, forcing him to his non-preferred left hand more often than not. That second line of defense is really stepping up, taking it out. He hasn't gotten a lot of free looks from deep either, 0 for 2 from there. He was so effective from deep last night.
Max Darling, he's got 7 points, 3 rebounds. Max Darling has done a decent job on Rob Lowe, having to play defense on the big man.
Well, he's moving well without the basketball. Last night he did a lot of his damage with the tray ball, getting open looks from there. Today he's moving without the basketball, cutting, using his strength on the interior. We're seeing some beautiful moves. Look how he displaces Rob Lowe by finding his body. He's got such a skill set, and the explosiveness with which he plays can be a real weapon for the Rams here in the second half. My big question is fatigue going to start to set in? Will the Tuatara look to pick up the pace and push it up and down a little bit more than they did in that first half? Take advantage of a team that played less than 24 hours ago.
Cam Glidden, 5 points. The Aussie vet, former Boomer, ready for 20 minutes of basketball here. We're waiting for the second half to get underway. The Trust Arena, host of the Final 6 of the Sal's NBL season for 2023. And it is the Rams down 5, 45-40. Tuatara will have the ball.
Bit of a zone defense out here now. Lots of switching, almost amoeba-like man.
Tarangi with the left. Ruben Tarangi, he's got 18.
Well, he's taking advantage. When they're trying to guard him with Max Darling outside, he's putting the ball on the floor and attacking using his swiftness of foot.
Glidden got it from behind. Tevin Brown gets it back.
Nice rotation. Ruben Tarangi hustles.
6 on the shot clock. Tevin Brown pulls the trigger and knocks down a 3.
Sometimes the block doesn't work in your favor. Might have been 2. Instead, it's 3. And Tevin Brown, he picks it up when he hasn't had a good one to start. Just 4 points in the second half. That's going to expand.
Glidden can't answer. Galen Smith with the rebound gets a start in the second half. Same starting 5 out there for the Tuatara. Britt up high. Tape on that left knee. Dalton with him on his hip. Too strong, good defense. Weeks with the ball up ahead to Cam Glidden.
Charlie Dalton on the switch there does well. And then the communication with Ruben Tarangi to get Smith down low.
Ruben Tarangi from deep. Oh, that is huge. Ruben Tarangi, 21 now, 7 of 11.
Line him up and knock him down. 4 of 5 from deep. You got to get into his space and make him uncomfortable. He has not been uncomfortable here in the second half.
Walter Brown, defense from Charlie Dalton. A little bit too aggressive. Ruben Tarangi just making Pero Cameron's job a little bit easier, confirming what the Tall Blacks coach knows, that Ruben Tarangi is automatic in that 12 for the World Cup.
Yeah, just beautifully read the defense there. If they're not going to step up, he's going to hit that all day long. On the other side, Dalton just a little late on the shuffle.
Tall Blacks captain leading by example in the Sal's NBL Grand Final. Lead is 7. Britt on the baseline, fires it out. Walter Brown trying to drive on Charlie Dalton. 2 great young players going at it, battling in the final.
Dalton avoided contact so well there to not get the whistle and send him to the line.
Tarangi to low. Back to low from Glidden. Dalton in the corner. They give him that. Walter Brown has the rebound.
Great rotation, scramble by the Rams, but they were able to get all the switches and make it a difficult half-court possession for the Tuatara.
Tevin Brown with his second 3 of the quarter.
He's heating up. Game 1 of the semifinals, he had 17 points in the first half against last night. He had 17 in the second half. Look at the top of that here.
Tarangi trying to work it into a foul situation. No whistle forthcoming. Britt has the ball, gives it to Galen Smith. Tevin Brown looking to cook. Gets to the cup. Oh, what a block, Cam Glennon, the paint enforcer.
Just excellent recovery by Cam Glidden. He got lost up at the top a little bit, but it doesn't quit on the play. And Charlie Dalton, physical defense without fouling, sets up Cam Glidden with that finish over the top to take advantage with the block.
Also Brown, oh, Ruben Tarangi met him. Gets all of it, Weeks pushing. Taylor Britt, what a steal.
Great speed. I think they did it without fouling as well. Weeks doesn't like it, but they closed the distance well.
Tevin Brown trying to step through Joe Lawson and Rob Lowe.
Oh, is that a block? I thought Rob Lowe was in decent defensive position. They're going to discuss it and see which way it goes. 2 shots it is. Didn't think he got the shot up either.
That's Rob Lowe's second foul.
We'll take another look at it. Let's see if he's moving the feet at all. He's in front of him here. Yeah, I don't know what he's supposed to do there. I don't know what he's supposed to do defensively as a defender. Move your feet, plant them. Great attack by Tevin Brown, refusing to be denied. Rob Lowe did what he could, still sends him to the line. It's starting to add up. 7 points now here in the third quarter for Tevin Brown. Also impressive, he's got those 3 assists, along with 5 rebounds.
This is the second.
Only score in double figures. Tonight, Tevin Brown, 11, Corey Webster, 10, and Ruben Tarangi with 21.
Lawson, left alone, pulls the trigger. Brown with the rebound. It's Tevin Brown's quarter at the moment. He's got 6 boards. Finds Walter Brown with the dunk.
It's just a timely cut. Everybody's got to worry about Tevin Brown's penetrating skills. We're worried about Walter Brown, no relation on the rim.
Joe Lawson on the baseline. Lead is just 1 now for the Tuatara. Lawson makes it 3.
Great patience using the shot fake and the heads up to get those defenders off his feet, and then the pirouette to find the kiss off the glass for 2.
Brett. Walter Brown in rhythm. Oh, feeling it. Walter Brown, 5 straight points for the young man.
Right in the coach's face, soon to be assistant coach Jared Weeks. He spaces well, pulls up high, and shot that shot with no hesitation, all tied up.
Tasmania Jack Jumpers in the Australian NBL. Jared Weeks, assistant coach, Walter Brown, young player on their roster. Youth player of the year, Walter Brown. Tarangi with the floater.
It looked like they were going to go for the mismatch, and they started worrying about the pass, but Tarangi read the defender, so he got that drive and the little soft push shot.
The trading buckets here in the third quarter. Brown, left hand, with Galen Smith. Can't get the roll, Rob Lowe, big rebound. Tuatara get the stop. Glidden in rhythm, pulls the trigger, in and out.
Excellent look, and he found that space in transition. It's been tougher in the half court, but can't make it drop.
Walter Brown, Galen Smith. Tevin Brown. Lost the handle, batted away. Weeks and Tarangi. Tarangi into Taylor Britt, who did well to tie him up.
I love the hustle by Taylor Britt. Gets around the Jared Weeks disruption. Not quite a screen, but not quite nothing either. Look at the hustle. Nice tip ahead by Rob Lowe. Knows he can't get possession, but Taylor Britt works right. And these are important fouls. If he misses one in a game like this, that can have real effect on the game down the stretch. You don't want to give up those easy layups. Got to make him earn everything.
Third foul for Taylor Britt. Dalton and Pero Hunt ready to check in for the Tuatara.
Ruben Tarangi, 8 for 13 from the line, 4 or 5 from deep, 4 or 5 from the stripe.
What was that? Was that Brooke Roscoe?
I'm hoping fans.
I think it was a fan.
A fired up fan.
Brown. Troy Baxter Jr. stepping through, going left with the right, in and out. Galen Smith battles Corey Webster. Galen Smith again on the glass, but it's Rob Lowe's ball.
Oh, just enough there. Love Smith's effort, but can't keep the possession. Baxter Jr. not finding space on the drive.
Nice look. Lowe finds Glidden. Oh, he can't get the roll. And we've got a foul.
Well, 2 shots for Cam Glidden. Rob Lowe extremely unselfish right now as we take.
Oh, Will McDowell-White. I think it's going to be a foul call on Tevin Brown here. Will McDowell-White signing breakers singlets. Sells NBL.
Tevin Brown a little bit of contact from behind. I would have liked to see Rob Lowe shoot that shot. I love the unselfishness. I love him creating for his teammates, but at some point, he's going to have to take advantage of the opportunities he's been given, especially in the key. Just 2 points for Rob Lowe right now. 8 rebounds, though, 5 assists.
Ruben Tarangi has 24. No other Tuatara has double figures in scoring. 2 in double figures for the Rams as Glidden makes the second. 11 for Brown, 10 Brown that is. Corey Webster has 10. Corey Webster with the ball now. Taylor Brooks 3 fouls, brings Webster into the game. Corey Webster just wiping away the Lawson hand, and Walter Brown on the feed from Corey Webster.
You got to keep those hands up because Walter Brown is moving so well without the basketball, up to 9 points now. Nice find by Corey Webster once again.
His 3rd assist. Charlie Dalton hang off and drives the Rams.
Now it looks like he's decided to stop shooting that open one.
Lawson, Galen Smith, great job. Too strong. Tevin Brown on the open floor. Tuatara get back. Baxter Jr. on the trailer. Webster with the ball. Team from the 09 with a 3-point lead. The Mainlanders with Corey Webster on the North Shore with Tamaki Makoto. Going to work on Joe Lawson. Puts it off the glass and in.
You just can't switch that and expect him to guard him one-on-one at the top of the key. He's going to take advantage one way or another.
Weeks high off the glass, can't get the roll.
Suddenly harder for the Tuatara to score, and the Rams starting to find a little bit of space.
Walter Brown. Contact. He's fouled by Charlie Dalton.
You see that the drive, Walter Brown finding the contact. It looks like Lawson on the side there.
I've been feeling all right out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Walter Brown a chance to hit double figures here. He's been 4 for 6 from the field. Now he's got 10 points with his first shot from the TAB, but 6 rebounds as well to go along with 2 blocks, affecting every aspect of the game. Continuing to grow and mature as a player.
The roll, unkind. Darling tried to hustle.
Touched every bit of the rim. But Tuatara just about gave up on it. Ty Webster checking things out and thinking about what could be.
What could have been Ty Webster.
Definitely thinking he could cook everybody out here.
Would love to be in this game. Tuatara were in it last season. They lost to the Nuggets. Tuatara have unfinished business as Lawson gets 2.
Another assist for Rob Lowe. That's number 6. He is doing such a nice job of creating for teammates.
Oh, Joe Lawson with the quick hands on Baxter Jr. Crossing half court. Gives it to Tarangi.
And a nice decision there to slow things down and work it back in the half court.
Here's Ruben Tarangi. 2 minutes to go in this third. Darling with the quick hands himself. Picks his pocket. Walter Brown gives it to Corey Webster. And Ruben Tarangi got him.
Well, almost timed it well, but the shiftiness of Corey Webster makes that a difficult read from behind. And the big fellas taking advantage. On one end, Joe Lawson. On the other end, Max Darling gets those long reach in there, takes advantage. And Ruben Tarangi looked like a lot of basketball. Might have been a bit of arm in there as well. But if it looks like a foul, it is a foul.
14 fouls for the Tuatara. Just the 2 for the Rams in this quarter. Webster to Darling. Tries to clear out Rob Lowe, gives it to Webster. Rob Lowe with the rebound. Cam Glennon got taken out by Darling.
Supreme defense by Rob Lowe, stopping the Darling attempt and then contesting Corey Webster from out of the cylinder.
Tuatara, 2-point lead. Oh, and then miscommunication between the two vets.
Well, that's their 6th turnover of the game. They've got 3 in this quarter, so as many as they had the entirety of the first half as the defense is starting to flummox them a little bit, especially in that half court. The percentages from 3 have dropped precipitously for the Tuatara, just 7 for 22 from deep. While the Rams a bit more judicious with their attempts, just 13, but they've made 6 of them. Just 1 offensive rebound for Auckland here in the entirety of the game. Struggling to create extra shots. The Rams have 7 more shots than the Tuatara do.
Yeah, the best rebounding team in the league by volume are the Canterbury Rams, and they've done a job here. Just kept them in this game. They're down 2, but Corey Webster has the ball. 6 to shoot. Can he create over Rob Lowe? He can, of course he can. It's Corey Webster.
So shifty. Just a multitude of fakes, really keeping Rob Lowe off balance before he finds the space.
Tied up at 59, Rob Lowe gets Tevin Brown up and gets the roll in, and they're trading buckets as we head towards the end of the third.
It's a long way for Tevin Brown to come over and help against Rob Lowe. No effect if you're not in his area code in terms of height.
Webster, Pero Hunt all over him. Lost the handle. 7 to shoot. Pero Hunt doing a good job. It's Troy Baxter Jr. for 3. And that is Quinn Clinton with the rebound. Gives them another 14. Differential of 10 seconds. 7 to shoot. Down to 5. Troy Baxter Jr. Nice feed from Webster.
Just perfect on ball. Now just 9 seconds to get a shot off.
Pero Hunt fires it out to Rob Lowe. 2 to shoot, and we got a foul.
Good foul.
Just the 3rd team foul, though, in the quarter, so Troy Baxter Jr. will pick up foul number 2.
That's a foul. Not going to send him to the free throw line. Pero Hunt just gets a little bit deeper than he hoped. And not what Corey Webster was trying to do, but he's happy to have that foul. Just 1.6 now for the Tuatara to try and score and finish another quarter on a highlight.
There's Webster with the foul call. Take a seat. So 1.6. Glidden will inbound it.
Corey Webster's 2nd foul. Is that an illegal screen?
Number 7, Ruben Tarangi. Just the push on Max Darling.
Well, that's the 5th personal foul, but
5th team foul.
That is considered in possession, so not shooting on that one. And we see Ruben Tarangi just get out of his cylinder there, just shift a little bit to his right to find that screen. Could be an opportunity here for the Rams to use their Sky City player timeout, but they're keeping it in the pocket.
Yeah, there's still 10 minutes to go. Corey Webster, one-handed shot. And we are tied up. 10 minutes of basketball left in the Sal's NBL season. And you couldn't ask for it to be set up any better. 61 after 3. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back, 10 minutes to go. Get your Sal's NBL Steel Combo, $25. And they're playing for that trophy. Use the online code playoffs, tick up only. 10 minutes from that, being presented to one of these teams. 61 all. 61 points apiece. Walter Brown and the Rams played last night. Fatigue does not seem to be an issue for this team. Aaron Young, how are you feeling about this quarter coming up?
Yeah, I mean, two teams that want it bad. Both teams a little bit tense. We've got to dig deep right here and make some winning plays.
You're shooting 58% from inside the arc, but just 32% from deep. Are you going to look to penetrate a little bit more with your offense?
We're just got to get back to doing what we do, trusting each other.
Never mind, keep shooting tray balls.
Thanks, Aaron. Good luck. That helps. 64-61. Jared Weeks breaks the deadlock.
It comes out in a bit of a zone themselves. Both teams switching it up defensively, making it a little tricky.
Webster starts the fourth. Rob Lowe with another big rebound, and he got whacked on the back of the head.
Yeah, when you get hit in the head, you expect that call. But it has been a physical ball game, and it's going to continue to do so down the stretch.
This is 10th rebound. He's got 6 assists and 4 points as well. He had a near triple-double in the first game of the regular season between these two teams. 1 rebound off it, 3 to shoot. Weeks stepping over. Max Darling with the closeout defense. Walter Brown on the open floor. Troy Baxter Jr. can't get his putback, gets his own rebound. It's Glidden who has it, and he's hot right now. Troy Baxter Jr. felt he got hit. Rob Lowe.
Oh, Walter Brown, the lone ram in there, gets the foul. He got the rebound as well, but not before pushing the back. And I love the counterattack by both teams after the late shots. That's the 3rd personal on Walter Brown, as Troy Baxter Jr. could not find the space in transition. Look at the block. Look at the space closed by Max Darling. Fantastically done, and there Walter Brown just dislodges Charlie Dalton, earning the foul there. Rob Lowe can't find the space. Had a great look there, doesn't get the drop still. Stuck on 4 points.
Tarangi into the game now. Glidden with the drive out to Tarangi with 3 on the shot clock, the runner. That's Tevin Brown's ball. Good stop from the Rams. Tevin Brown picked up by Weeks, gives it to Corey Webster.
Nice defense by Cam Glidden, making it tough.
8 to shoot. Down to 6. Tevin Brown.
Oh, that looks so clean from this angle. We'll get a better look at it on the baseline. But from here, I thought fantastic defense by Rob Lowe. Look at that possibly illegal screen by Max Darling. And that's all basketball with the elbow. Nothing on the arm. The contact to me created by Tevin Brown, but the aggressiveness is rewarded on his drive to the cup. Rob Lowe's got a smile about it, but not smiling about picking up foul number 3 here with just 8 minutes to go. And the defense is starting to become paramount. Not the freedom of movement we've seen these teams get up to this point.
The TAB are the official stats partner of the Sal's NBL, and you deposit $10, get a free $50 bonus bet, R18. T's and C's apply. Tevin Brown, second shot from the TAB foul line. This is it. Tries to get his own rebound, and we got
violation.
A lane violation. Tevin Brown too quick.
Better off than what looked like might have been a foul, so Tevin Brown not in foul trouble. Just 2 personal fouls, that would have been dangerous to pick up the 3rd.
And Troy Baxter Jr. just plows through Cam Glidden. Also on the same play, Jared Weeks got an arm to the face.
That's a Cam Glidden special. When he feels that contact, you can see the sniper come out. He hits the ground hard. Set up here, Troy Baxter Jr. sets up, and Cam Glidden sells it. Not a lot in that, but the elbow comes up, and I think that's what garners the whistle for Baxter Jr., his 2nd personal.
Tarangi stripped by Troy Baxter Jr. Great hands, especially when you've just committed a foul. Corey Webster gives it to the flyer. Charlie Dalton did well, but Troy Baxter Jr. just better athleticism.
That's good defense, but a better shot. He's been taking tough ones all day, just 5 for 14, but he's up to 12 points.
Weeks stepping through. Corey Webster with the defense and is called for the foul.
Corey Webster elevating the two-handed block, rarely seen from C-Web, but a lot of contact on this drive for Weeks. You see the contact, it's the body. He doesn't jump straight up. He's out of facility to go forward. So I personally think it's a good call there.
Former Breakers teammates, Corey Webster, Jared Weeks.
Corey Webster arguing that he's straight up. But from the video, you can see him move forward slightly.
Imagine you feel like it, though. You have the intention, but then the ball's there, and you just get tempted, I think.
That's the thing, an inch forward is still forward. You're not straight up in that cylinder. You get some leeway there, but with that kind of contact, tough to not make the whistle. Baxter Jr. on the dribble, he is looking to attack. They have to really pinch when he gets those catches.
Troy Baxter Jr. for three with authority, knocks it down.
0 for 4 before that one. Well, 1 for 5 sounds way better. 15 points, and he is heating up. They have to find him out beyond the arc.
Rams with the lead now. Rob Lowe stepping through on Galen Smith, who does a great job. Walter Brown is fouled by Charlie Dalton.
Charlie Dalton just gets tangled up with Walter Brown after trying to come off, and then we see the Baxter Jr. triple. Nothing but net. A 1-point lead. And a timeout to talk about things as it's getting tight down the stretch.
This game is fitting of a final. With 6:39 to go, 67-66. The Rams with 1-point lead.
I like it. It's fine. Got that, you're in. Yeah, I want to stand up. Offensively, can we run a quick flare? Quick flare. Cam, you got it? Let's get R2. You come off that screen. Screen from you. You're going to catch it, and Cam's going to go over the top. Look for the 60 action. Look for the 60 action out of that. Joe, let's get you in that corner. Weeksy in that corner. I really like the spy call. I like that a lot. Frustrate them. Understand where they're at. Let's not overcompensate with Corey and just allow him to get into the middle. Keep him in front. Here we go, boys. 18.
Rams with this 1-point lead. Brooke Roscoe, what did you hear?
Yeah, listening to that Rams timeout just there, and I thought going into it, how was fatigue, how their legs going to be? Obviously, Thursday night, going into overtime, they win that one. Back and forth seesaw event last night. They seem okay. Legs are good. They're up 1, 6 minutes to go. The other question I have is last year, this Tuatara team were here. What did they learn, and how can they go one better in this last 6 minutes?
They were facing the Otago Nuggets last year in this championship game on their home floor at Eventfinder Stadium as well. They're at Trust Arena this year. Corey Webster with the ball. Glidden on him.
Tuatara go to Lawson. More of an offensive threat will stretch the floor better.
Weeks got Walter Brown on the leg. That's the third team foul for the Tuatara. The Rams already have 3.
We've got Jared Weeks for 2 personal fouls out there.
Good with the reaching.
Glidden with the reach, it's his second personal.
Tevin Brown. Oh, Tevin Brown, that is a big 3. 15 for him.
Well, he loves it off the baseline out of bounds. It was a huge shot that basically shut the door on the Nuggets yesterday. And once again, the great action, the same play gets the same shot.
Weeks, low. Finding Joe Lawson on the reverse. Can't get the roll.
He had out of his corner of his eye. Wasn't sure who the shot blocker was. It was Webster. He had more time than he thought he had.
Tevin Brown. Cooking with gas.
Oh, that's not easy. Just finds his space, elevates, pushes it through, and now a 6-point lead. The Tuatara pressing.
Offensive foul. Troy Baxter Jr. stepped in and took it.
Well, Jared Weeks asking for a replay. No replay is going to come. Then we see a beautiful move. Look at the change of direction. A bit of contact for the shot making. And on this end, Jared Weeks. I don't know. To me, it looks like Baxter Jr. sliding a bit to the right. Doesn't quite take that one straight ahead, but enough of the shoulder in the chest to get the whistle and to capitalize on the 6-point lead.
Excuse me, Casey. That's his third foul for Weeks. He takes a seat. Pero Hunt in the game. Walter Brown, Corey Webster. Webster for three. Oh, Corey Webster. He's into the chat in the fourth quarter.
See Webb coming up. He was huge early, picks it up late. 17 points for him and Tevin Brown.
Tarangi, 24 for him. Finding Lawson. Pero Hunt with 5. On the drive. Puts it up. Gets the roll.
A huge shot. They got to find answers somewhere else out on the court. It has been so difficult to create offense in the half court. 7 points the difference. Now it's about stops with 5 minutes left. They have to string them together.
Webster. Baxter Jr. for 3. Webster with the rebound. Tevin Brown thought about it.
10th offensive rebound of the game.
This lead is 7 for the Rams.
Oh, that's a tough matchup.
That's deep. That's Corey Webster for you.
No, Joe Lawson was worried about the drive. You got to be worried about the triple, but he's got a chance to reply.
Tevin Brown with a board.
And timeout needed by the Tuatara. It's been too quick on one end and not quick enough on the other.
Webster given room again. Air ball.
There might have been some contact on that one. We're going to get a timeout. Oh, they're saying that was blocked, so it's going to stay with the Rams.
Yeah, it's not often Corey Webster shoots an air ball.
Well, I don't think he hit the ball. I think, well, they talked about it, and now they're saying ball stays with the Tuatara. No replay needed.
They sorted it out?
From my angle, if it wasn't contact on the ball, I thought it might have been contact on the shooter that forced that wayward look.
4:13 to go rather. Tarangi, Weeks, Dalton, Glidden, and Lowe. Galen Smith, Walter Brown, Tevin Brown. Troy Baxter Jr., Corey Webster, Weeks finding Charlie Dalton. He hasn't hit one there from all game, but he knocks it down. Charlie Dalton for 3.
Oh, the mental fortitude. They've been leaving him open all day long. He doesn't hesitate on the shot, lines it up, gets it in. A 3 that is desperately needed. The lead down to 7 now, but they gotta get another stop. Ball in the hands of Webster to go to work.
Pressure mounting, 3:47 to go in the game. Corner ball, Tevin Brown. Oh, he's stepping up in the final.
Charlie Dalton is sagging off. He's worried about helping elsewhere, but you got to worry about so many weapons on the Rams, especially late.
20 for Tevin Brown. Glidden for 3. Tevin Brown with another rebound.
Well, it's a good look. There's a trap opportunity, well closed, but he escapes it.
He has 12 rebounds. Corey Webster. They haven't won a title since 1992. Rams can smell it. They're up 10. Webster. Oh, he gets the roll. Timeout, Tuatara.
I think that's 2 points for Galen Smith on the tip. Would have gone in had he not, but better to make sure. And just like that, a 12-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Where's the answer to come from? What a big shot from Tevin Brown. 3-ball corner pocket. Drain it, tell the bench about it after. And this Galen Smith tip up over the rim, doing what he's done since his inclusion in the squad. The dirty things, the little things, taking care of business when his team needs it most.
All right, get the ball out of his hands. Offensively, let's just run some 60 right here. Run some 60. Let's get R2 with the ball. Come on, Robbie. Cam, you come and set the back screen and play out of that action. Robbie, dive hard. Dive hard. Also, what I also like is just some swing 5 actions. Get the ghost. Look for that cut on chairs. Otherwise, play out of that corner. Dig deep, you fellas. Hey, believe. Believe. Hey, we go on a little run and they'll float. Let's go.
83-71. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in Jared Weeks' professional basketball playing career. The Tuatara, they got close last year. They lost to the Nuggets. The Rams are up 12.
Where's the answer going to come from? It has to come with quickness. They can't be patient. They got to take the first best opportunity.
Tarangi lost the handle. Tevin Brown steals it. Tevin Brown has a block by Cam Glidden. What recovery from the Australian.
He's still got some bounce. Cam Glidden getting up. Tevin Brown was going to throw that down. But the timing by Cam Glidden, perfect. Well done. A little bit of arm late, no complaints. Tevin Brown is focused. 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists for Brown.
Galen Smith, Corey Webster's drive. Knocked out of bounds, stays with the Rams.
Well, didn't see it get knocked out of bounds. Saw a lot of contact there, Corey Webster. Probably coming off the worst for wear after that collision with Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe steals it. Jared Week pushes it. Weeksy in the open floor. Right hand is good. Charlie Dalton did a great job.
Baxter Jr. gets away with some contact. That could have been dangerous. 10 points now. Do they have any answers?
Tuatara needs to push here on defense.
That's off his leg. Oh,
Ruben Tarangi.
To me, Ruben Tarangi hit that straight off Walter Brown's leg. I'd love to see them take a look at that, especially if we take a look at it here. Yeah, right off his leg. That, to me, is an easy call. But I don't think they're going to take a second look at it. It's definitely Tuatara ball if they do. But they can't look at it until the last 2 minutes.
We're going cheapy here, okay? Corey, start this side. We got to get you open, Corey. On the catch, okay? On the catch. Walter to this side. Now Troy's going over the top. Coming side, Tevin's going over the top. Walter's through. Then we're hitting G on this one. Having a look at that curl. If that curl's not on, G, Troy's got the pop. For the three or take the close out. Baseline, dump that bitch. Okay. Hey, baseline out of bounds. They're just zoning up on that. So we've got weak and strong. Weak and strong's on the baseline.
And just to clarify replay use there, the refs cannot go to who touched it last, except in the last 2 minutes. So their hands tied. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go to the replay there. Made the call. One that doesn't go the Tuatara way, and the Rams have another chance.
Tevin Brown. Rams ball. Corey Webster has it. He's got 20.
He just sheds the pressure so easily.
Baxter Jr. Charlie Dalton picking him up. Does well. Rob Lowe with the rebound. Catches it. Brings it up over half court. Fires it away. Tarangi for three. Hasn't scored in the fourth. Baxter Jr. That came off his hand.
Oh, I thought it went off Baxter Jr.'s hand as well, but they're saying Charlie Dalton. Be interesting if we have a better angle on the baseline. The hustle has been there, but the Rams, everything going their way. And that one did look like it hit Charlie Dalton last. Good call on the baseline.
Agreed on that one. Time is ticking away here for the Tuatara. The Rams with this 10-point lead. It traded leads this game. Tevin Brown, though, has it stripped by Jared Weeks. Tarangi up ahead, pulls up for three.
Well, I think it was the right thought. Doesn't go out, but they retain possession. A triple would have been key there. Heads-up play by Jared Weeks that doesn't come through. There's still a chance, but that clock is ticking quickly on Tuatara fans' hopes.
And for the Rams, they just got to get stops here. Hold on, Weeks. Contest everything like that. Corey Webster felt like he got pushed, but it stays with the Tuatara.
Well, a physical attack on the glass by Cruz Pro Hunt causes that fumble by Corey Webster. Still at 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists.
They're just 2 of 9 in this fourth quarter. 2 of 10 now from deep. As Glitter misses Tarangi. Bangs down the 3. Minute 34 to go.
Got to keep the pressure up.
35.
Got to stay up. Got to get a trap early. Don't let him dribble across half court without something coming.
Weeks from behind, called for the foul.
We're going to look at it. Corey Webster trying to beat the pressure. 5th team foul, so that's going to be free throws the rest of the way. As we take another look at the Ruben Tarangi deep shot, up to 27 points.
What a performance in this fourth quarter by the Rams and Tevin Brown. Corey Webster at the line, at the TAB line. He's been magnificent.
These could be the free throws that clinch this game. 8 points now, a chance to make it a 3-possession ball game with a make here.
Tipped in. It counts. Troy Baxter Jr. That's 2 points. Oh, Weeks in the other end. What are the fouls?
Bouncy, what a response, but not enough time. Block called.
Rob Lowe can't get the offensive charge call.
Corey Webster nearly out of control there. Pushing the pace. How about Jared Weeks in transition? What a look. And Rob Lowe sliding out there, gets him with his hip, doesn't get it straight on. He wants a different call, but that's not the way it's gonna go. You can't beat coaches in conversations, you can't beat refs in conversations. That doesn't keep anybody from trying.
Corey Webster back at the line, just mopping up this wet spot on the floor where Lowe went down. What a season, what a year Corey Webster's had. Made the playoffs with the Perth Wildcats, went to Serbia, went to Africa, won a title there, comes back for the Rams, and now he can almost put this one to bed with 2 shots.
2 shots will do it. A 10-point ball game, 3 possessions plus with 124. As long as they keep making free throws, they can get it done.
Makes the second, minute 23 to go.
1 minute 20 on the clock.
Tarangi for 3. Weeks pulls the trigger. Dax Darling pulls down Rob Lowe.
4th team foul, sorry. So not yet shooting free throws. They'll get it on the sideline again. And the Rams faithful can taste it.
Who wants it more? Tuatara fans, if you want this championship, make some noise. Rams fans, we need to hear you make some noise.
Tarangi, desperation 3, top of the backboard. Corey Webster has it. The Rams with 60 seconds to go. They can start thinking about claiming a title for the first time in 31 years.
Just got to knock down the free throws to get it done. 10 points to lead, a minute to go. Look, miracles happen. Stranger things than this have happened once upon a time. But with Corey Webster at the line to possibly seal this bad boy, free throws down the stretch. He's made 3 out of his last 4. 2 more will just about shut that door. .24 points now for Corey Webster, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal. Just 2 turnovers, just 7 turnovers in the game for the Rams.
What a performance, winning back-to-back games. Up 12, 97-88. Sky City player timeout for the Tuatara, 55.6 left in the season for them, perhaps. A sliver of opportunity here, but things have to go drastically wrong for the Rams for them not to claim a title here.
The door is all but shut on this Tuatara squad. A desperation 3 here. Oh, open it ever so slightly.
Just 4 points for Rob Lowe, 11 rebounds. Tevin Brown got a hand to it, stays with the Tuatara.
20 points for Tevin Brown, 7 for 14 from the field, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal.
He blew this game wide open for the Rams at the beginning of this fourth quarter. Here's Weeks looking at Lowe, and then Troy Baxter Jr. got a hand on Rob Lowe, so that shot's coming for Lowe and the Tuatara.
And bonus both ways now, so all fouls end up in free throws, and a great opportunity for the Tuatara to hit 2 and set up their defense. They have to create a turnover, though, to try and extend this game.
Walter Brown, 10 points for him, 9 rebounds. Troy Baxter Jr. on the screen, 17 points, 4 rebounds. He gets the rebound on that. Webster gives it up to Tevin Brown. Tevin Brown will just try and milk the foul here. If they want to foul, they do. So shots coming for Tevin Brown.
Well, it forces them into the foul, going to be a timeout. I think either way on the make, that's the 5th personal foul there. Not sure if that was on Lowe or Tarangi. Now a discussion about it. Not the 5th personal foul there, never mind. After the chat.
What a tremendous job this Canterbury Rams team have done. They played 2 games of basketball within 24 hours of each other. They have not shown any signs of fatigue whatsoever.
They've looked a stronger team down the stretch, without a doubt. They did the work during the season to get themselves into position. And now when they needed it most, they were able to dig deep and find that next level. A 13-point lead with 38 seconds to go.
38.7 to go. Rob Lowe runs on with a smile on his face. He's retired from international basketball. He's retired from basketball overseas. We'll probably see him again next season for the Tuatara. But it's been a season of so close for this Tuatara. They led for most of the regular season. On the top of the table, a little bit lackluster coming into the final 6. They turned it on against the Bulls, but they've just been outclassed in the second half by the Rams.
At times, this Canterbury Rams team has looked like the best team in the competition. At times, they haven't been able to hold leads together for 4 full quarters. And the affliction that has hurt them so often this season, the inability to close things, the inability to put 40 minutes together, that was not the case today. They were stronger in the 4th quarter, having their highest scoring quarter of the game, 31 points here in the 4th. Absolutely picking it up a level despite playing 3 games in 4 days.
Well, they've had things go their way in the final 6. They had an overtime win over the Hawke's Bay Hawks. And a couple of calls down the stretch against the Nuggets. They had people talking about it as timeout for Judd Flavel and the Rams with 29 seconds to go.
Well, gonna be extremely careful with it, as it's all but done. The only thing left for the ceremony is the crowning. When you look at the stats, 49 rebounds now for the Rams, just 40 for the Tuatara, 13 of those offensive. They shot 45% from the field, but they shot 50% from 3, 11 for 22. 1 more 3 made than the Tuatara on 15 less attempts. Really challenging well outside the line. And when you look to the individual statistics, led by Corey Webster, Tevin Brown, 25 points and 22 points respectively. For the Tuatara, so often it's been 4 players carrying that load. Well, 27 points for Tarangi, 16 for Jared Weeks, no one else in double figures. Rob Lowe, despite a tremendous season, 5 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists, just 8 shots managed on the day.
He's been on both sides of this feeling, Casey, in championship games throughout your storied career in the New Zealand Basketball League. What's it like being on the Rams side of the ball, and then what's it like being on the Tuatara side of the ball?
Well, Rams just trying to stay in the moment. You can feel the victory coming to you, but you're doing your best to stay focused. You want to finish. And for the Tuatara, you're just hopeful. You're thinking maybe something can happen. Maybe we can be the miracle everyone talks about, but in the back of your mind, you know it's all but done.
Kevin Brown has fouled at midcourt.
He's been solid from the line tonight. 4 out of 6, that's 67%. A chance to reach 24 points if he hits them both, but it's been his board work that was most impressive. The leading rebounder in the game at 12, doing much better than players that are towering above him in stature. They haven't towered above him in play today.
Kevin Brown making a real claim for grand final MVP. 23 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists to steal. He really blew this game wide open. Corey Webster gets the block.
Corey Webster's line. He's got a chance for himself. 25 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and now a block. Doing it all. That backcourt, that has powered this Rams team to victory.
Corey Webster stepped out to a Tuatara ball. 16 seconds to go in this game.
Oh, and a forlorn crowd.
The air is sucked out of this gym. There is a pocket of Rams fans opposite their bench who are fizzing for this result. Glidden for 3, knocks it down, makes it 93-82. Max the junior with 8, and then that's it. Max Darling with the ball. Time winds down on the Sal's NBL 2023 season, and your champions are the Canterbury Rams.
That's what it's all about. The celebration with your teammates after a season's worth of hard work, it all becomes worthwhile when you know you're the ones who get to cut down the nets. Coming into this weekend, I don't know if many teams or many pundits such as myself had the Rams as the one that was going to come out and win it all. But they were able to overcome a lot of strife throughout the season, players coming and going. Difficulty finding that level of excellence for 4 quarters at a time. But Coach Judd Flavel has done it again. He's at the top of the mountain in the New Zealand NBL. The Sal's NBL champions here in 2023 for the first time in 30 years come out of Canterbury.
They won it 31 years ago in 1992. Coach Aaron Young and the Tuatara, what could have been, again, back-to-back defeats in the grand final. It is a tough pill to swallow.
Well, it's always, losing's always a bitter pill, but that's what comes with victory. The agony of defeat and a tough season goes unrewarded at the end for the Tuatara, despite all the efforts they put into it. A 10-game winning streak pushed it all the way. But at the end of the day, the Canterbury Rams get it done in the final 6. 3 wins in 4 days. The last one, the most dominating fashion of them all. They got by the skin of their teeth. A late whistle that doesn't get blown gets them through the first round. A 5-point play at the right time absolutely blows the doors off the game, and they come it down the stretch. This was by far the biggest win they've had here in the final 6.
Congratulations to the Rams, their fans, their sponsors, their families, their whānau. What a tremendous result it is for them. A lot of talk about the Tuatara leading from the front. The Rams were maybe also ran at times. They looked like at times they couldn't string consistency together, but they have done an absolute job here in the final. They've won 3 games in 4 nights to win the championship. That is how you earn it.
Forlorn, Auckland Tuatara, sitting there. There's no worse feeling than watching the team celebrate a championship right in front of you. So close, yet so far.
Here's Brooke.
Oh, you still got a smile on your face, but not the result you guys wanted tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, Christchurch did a great job today, and we won the match for it. But yeah, tough.
Where did that one go wrong tonight?
Oh, they just went on a run, hit some tough shots, and we didn't answer defensively. That's the big one.
You guys had a hell of a year, yourself included. You must be really proud of the guys by the result tonight.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the group. We've had a fun ride the whole season, and we've worked hard from whenever the first guys showed up in January. So it's been really fun to be a part of these guys and get to know them, and they're my brothers.
I'll let you get out here after this, but the one question we're all wondering is, will Rob Lowe be back next year?
For this? Yeah, of course.
Here we go. I love the smile on your face. Well said. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you.
Tevin Brown is in the building now too. Congratulations, man. Hell of a year, hell of a game. You closed that bad boy out. How you feeling?
I feel great, man. For us to come here, being a first-year pro, like I said yesterday, and for us to be able to come here and get this done, something that hasn't been done in 30 years in the Rams program, feels great.
Tell us about the troops that you have behind us and the guys you go to war with every night.
Oh, man, we've progressed a lot over the year, and one thing that we had to figure out was how to get through when we get hit in the games with big runs, and we did that to the best of our ability this weekend.
What went right for you tonight? Because you seem like a player who lets the game come to you, have spurts where you can go off for 24, 25 and a half, but you also let the game come to you as well.
I have great teammates, man. I don't get open shots without them getting to the paint and kicking the ball out or getting stops and running in transition. It's all a credit to all of them.
Well, congratulations, first year. You are a champion.
Thank you, thank you.
We'll take a break and we'll have the trophy presentation after that.
Welcome back to Tamaki Mikoto Trust Arena, the home of basketball here in West Auckland, where we are about to commence the medal ceremony for the 2023 Sal's NBL presented by GJ Gardner Homes. Congratulations, obviously, to our two teams that went head-to-head tonight, the Canterbury Rams and the Auckland Tuatara. I'm not going to muck around too much. I'm going to get Dylan Boucher in here, who is the board member, or NBL board member and Basketball New Zealand chief executive, who has a few words to say and a few championships behind him too.
Thank you, Brooke. Kia ora tātou, ko Dylan Boucher toko ingoa. Dylan Boucher, Chief Executive, Basketball New Zealand. Obviously, fantastic final. To Aaron Young and the Auckland Tuatara, what a fantastic season you guys have had. Amazing. Wasn't your night tonight. The Rams came out. Judd Flavel and the team came out and really took it to you, and what a final. We'll all agree Basketball was the winner tonight, and congratulations to the Rams. Just a little bit about the Sal's NBL. Obviously, you know, fantastic season. Our numbers are up, our broadcast numbers are up, our social media numbers are up. Basketball is on the rise, and it's because of everyone here, the fans, the players, the coaches, the administrators, everyone doing their part in growing this beautiful game of basketball in this country. So well done. We couldn't run this league, though, without our sponsors and without our partners. So I just want to make special mention of our partners before we get started. Obviously, Sal's Authentic New York Pizza. To Nick Turner and James Caulfield, thank you for your continued support of basketball in this country. To GJ Gardner, who's the presenting partner, to Grant, Ali, Ollie and the team, thank you for your continued support of basketball. To Sky Sports, Sophie, Johnny and Justin, thank you again for putting this on broadcast and making our sport grow to where it needs to grow to. I'm going to go through a few more, so bear with me. And I'll tell you what, it's a great sign when I'm saying this many sponsors, so if you can just bear with me for 1 minute. To Taki Auckland Unlimited, Sky Broadband, Coin, New Balance, R-Line, Molten, Sky City, TAB, Go Media. And I just want to make a few special mentions of people that make amazing contributions to make this all happen. First of all, I want to start with Marie Taylor, for the GM of the leagues, and you and your team have been amazing. I've watched you go to work all week, not only all week, all year, to make this happen. So well done to you and your team. Special mention to the referees. Again, they've got the hardest job in the stadium to make everybody happy. When you've got a stadium split of fans, you're never going to keep everybody happy. They've done a fantastic job all year. And to Ken Colson, who's the man in the background making it all happen, thank you as well. To Sharon Elwood and the stats teams that make it all happen on the bench and making sure that everything is correct. Well done. And again, to the BBNZ staff that have been working tirelessly all week, thank you for your time. To the volunteers that give up their time not only this week but throughout the whole season with the teams, thank you for your contribution to our sport. Without you guys, our sport doesn't move forward. And to the NBL teams, management, staff, volunteers as well, thank you again for your contribution. To Trust Arena, the home of basketball in West Auckland, thank you for allowing us to have the championship here, and thank you to those fans that came out and supported tonight. And finally, thank you to the Sky production team for putting on a great event, and yeah, look forward to seeing the medals. Thank you. Back to Brooke.
Dylan Boucher. I now invite the Sal's General Manager, Marie Taylor, to present the coin game officials with their medals. Our refs for tonight's game were Callum Welsh, Matt Bathurst, and Melanie O'Connor. Hands together for your refs. Now presenting today's Sal's NBL Finals MVP is Sky TV Chief Content and Commercial Officer, Johnny Errington. Tonight's MVP had 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists, Tevin Brown. Congratulations. Hands together, Timber Brown. Now to the Sal's NBL runner-up medals, which will be presented by Ollie Sandstorm, the general manager and presenting partner of the Sal's NBL. Our runners-up, the Auckland Tuatara. Now, could you please come forward when you hear your names being read out? We start with Chris McIntosh, Cam Glidden, Cruz Parrott Hunt, Ruben Tarangi, Charlie Dalton, Rob Lowe, Nick Barrow, Ruben Fitzgerald, Joe Lawson III, Connor Flanagan. Hell of a career this man here had. Jared Weeks, Will Ledger, Ryan Lumatia, Thomas White, head coach and coach of the year, Aaron Young, alongside his two sidekicks, assistant coaches, Sonny and Josiah. Manager, Carl Murray, and also manager, Maddie Blackwell. And your physios, Chris Johns, Dave Beattie, and your general managers, Dale Budge and Debbie Howard. One more time, your runners-up for the Sal's NBL 2023, the Auckland Tuatara. We now come to the Ultimate Award, which will be presented by Nick Turner, Sal's Authentic New York Pizza Director, also James Cornfeld, Marketing and Brand Manager for Sal's Authentic New York Pizza. The Sal's NBL Grand Final medalists are your Wheeler Motor Company, Canterbury Rams. Boys, same thing, if you wouldn't mind when you hear your name, could you please come forward? We start with Aiden Tung. Arguably the most athletic man in the league, Troy Baxter Jr. Your captain, Taylor Brett. Kaya Isaac. A man with a very, very bright future, Walter Brown. Quinn Clinton. Not the worst signing, Corey Webster. Tevin Brown, Max Darling, Thomas Weebley, Galen Smith, Totoko Wynyard, and Josh Nickel. Your head coach and his third chip, Judd Flavel. Assistant coach, Liam Connolly. Assistant coach, Adam Morgan. Their manager, Joshua Prophet. And assistant manager, Guy Irwin. And their physio, who must have had a hell of a few days, Stuart Napstone. Guys, please, put your hands together as we award and crown yourselves NBL Grand Finalists, winners of the 2023 League Trophy, your Wheel and Motor Company Canterbury Rams.
Congratulations to the Canterbury Rams, the 2023 South NBL champions. What a moment it is for this franchise. It has been a long time between drinks for this moment on your screen right now.
Right now, they're touching that trophy and realizing just how heavy it is. Nobody wants to carry that one back on the plane, but it's somebody's job. Troy Baxter Jr. wants it. All the hard work for these moments with your teammates, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the yelling, the crying, all worthwhile when you get to hang one of those around your neck.
What a final they played. They won 3 games of the final 6. They did everything that was asked of them. And they did a job on the #1 team in the league. The #3 team wins the title again in the final 6. Last year it was the Otago Nuggets. This year it's the Canterbury Rams. They are your 2003 Sal's NBL champions. What a Corey Webster performance we saw out of him when he was younger, when he was on the breakers. Coined the term the microwave. He'd come in, heat up, and then sit back down after a couple of minutes on high. And then he did a job off the bench again for the Rams. A little bit older, but just as savvy with the ball in hand.
And it was the bench. 17 for Troy Baxter Jr. off the bench to go along with Corey Webster's 25, combining for 52 between them. Sorry, 42 between them. And Baxter Jr.'s athleticism, such a game changer when he's able to check in. Corey Webster, the ball, everything went through him in the fourth quarter. Great contributions from Walter Brown, especially defensively. He had 10 points and 8 rebounds. I also really enjoyed what Max Darling did, just 7 points, 3 rebounds, but his presence physically really made things tough for Rob Lowe. And now we will have Brooke Roscoe. Shortly, he's waiting for Coach Judd Flavel, who is a winner again. He's won a title back in the day for Auckland as a Pirate, and now he wins one in Auckland as a Canterbury Ram.
Here's Judd Flavel with Brooke.
Coach Judd Flavel, congratulations, your 3rd title. That must feel sweet.
Yeah, man, this one's special, you know, for a club that has been a great part of this league for a very long time, and it's been a long time coming for them. You look at our team, a lot of them are babies, you know, like 31 years since the last championship. A lot of these guys, all of them, basically besides Webster, weren't even born yet, so special moment. Been a hell of a journey for us. Hasn't all been the smooth sailing, but I think that's actually prepped us well for this moment, or for this week. Had to do it the hard way. 3 games in 4 days, patch them back up and just keep plowing through. But so proud of the group, the staff. It's, yeah, it's special, man.
Run us through some of these guys. I want to start with Walter Brown. Hell of a year, hell of a future that he has coming up. What sort of player is he going to be?
Man, I only just heard of Walter Brown like just over 16 months ago, right? So, and he's just come leaps and bounds, and he's got a special, yeah, he's a special kid. He just keeps, man, he's everything that I love, and I think everything that this club tries to embody. No nonsense, just get on with the job, turn up every day. He's a community guy, and he's a special player too, special talent. And a number of them too, yeah. I mean, it's just, I could go on and on about all of them, but yeah, man, it's just fun.
I'll let you get back to it, but one word, just to wrap up your season, what would you say for one word?
Special, yeah, just a special group, and you know, a special organisation, and I've been privileged to be part of that. They brought me back from Australia to New Zealand, and you know, I owe them a lot for that, and hopefully this goes some way to repaying that.
Well, your third title, congratulations. Go enjoy.
Wow, what a performance by Judd Flavel in the grand final. He did a job, and Rob Lowe is with Brooke again. Corey Webster cuts the nets down. You start to see the tradition in basketball that's unique to this sport.
Well, it's all about cutting down the nets. Don't really know what to do with the net once you have it. You tie it around something for a while, and every once in a while you look in a drawer and you get back all those memories. They come flooding back, all the work you did. But it's not all about the winners. It's about the guys on the losing ledger as well. And here we have Brooke Roscoe with Jared Weeks.
But one hell of a season for you, one hell of a career.
Yeah, starting to hit quite badly. Yeah, unbelievable time. Had a blast tonight. I know we didn't get the result that we all wanted, but credit to Canterbury. They came out in that fourth quarter and they just shot the hell out of it, and they blew us out of the water a little bit. So credit to the guys. Had an absolute blast playing with everyone in this team. This whole organisation means so much to me and my wife and little Freddie, and yeah, glad Az got me over here.
Tell us about the troops that you go out there every night with.
Unbelievable guys. These young kids are a bunch of larrikins. It's makes training a hell of a time. It's always fun driving an hour and a half across the city of Auckland every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night to come and train with these boys, and they keep me in good spirits. Like I said, I've had an absolute blast this year, and it's been a real fun career.
Well, we just want to say on behalf of Sky Sport, everyone here in New Zealand, you spent half your career over here, whether it was with the Sharks, the Breakers, the Tuatara. Hell of a career. Congratulations.
Appreciate you, bro.
Not the way that Jared Weeks wanted to go out. Grand final loser, unfortunately for him, but he has had a great career. He has been exemplary on and off the court, I should say. And he is going to move into coaching, and what an asset he will be for the Tasmania Jack Jumpers.
And these are the moments you call upon. Well, down the stretch, you know, when he's going to be in his coaching career, he's going to be able to look at the good times, the bad times. But, you know, I always sadly remember the bad ones more than I remember the good ones. And that's what you learn more from. And going into coach, he's going to be a great asset for Tasmania moving forward. But today, he's just going to be all about this and reliving that last season of basketball that he's enjoyed as a player.
What an effort for the Canterbury Rams and their fans. They did a job. They went 9 deep in the finals, Casey. And the Tuatara kept their rotation to 7. The Rams had the depth, and they come away with the trophy for 2023. The Sal's NBL season is done and dusted. Don't forget, Tauihi Basketbol Aotearoa, proudly presented by GJ Gardner Homes, continues on. Another jewel in the crown of New Zealand basketball. 2 of them. The Sal's NBL season is over, but Tauihi Basketbol Aotearoa continues. Check your Sky Guides for all the details with the Rapid League, Sky Broadband Rapid League before each and every game. But for the Canterbury Rams, they have the success as they cut down the nets at the Trust Arena. And on behalf of the Sky crew for the Sal's NBL season, thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to do it again, and we'll continue on with Tauihi.
Set up 59-inch. Boys.